So hopefully my folks will come back in. Just give them a second. I can't believe that. I should have been put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So please don't get into no knot. Hi. Girl, I just put it on Do Not Disturb. I don't know when you first got on here. Remember, I was saying I had to go to the chiropractor because somebody hit me in the back. So that was the lawyer's office. And yesterday, I mean the other day, I had it on Do Not Disturb. I forgot. So that's the first thing I did as soon as I got the call. I'm like, oh my gosh, because I already know it's like as soon as somebody calls, the volume goes away. Even though you can hit like cancel, for some reason the volume does not come back, and that sucks. You don't know how to sew, Candy? I'm making a wig, so I had to bring the cap to the front some to make sure with no extra room, and it was all pent. Like these are pent. Look, he's texting me now. Okay, sir. Okay. So yeah, I'm just finishing that up. Once I finish that up, I'm gonna sew on the closure. Where's the closure? Right here. This is a 5x5 closure. I'm gonna sew this on next. And then yeah, we're gonna continue to make this wig. I'm gonna shampoo her and condition her. Let her soak in condition, like a deep condition for a little bit. And normally when I make wigs, I normally let them air dry. Um, basically, basically, I feel like the integrity of the hair is way better whenever the wig air dries. But if you can't blow dry it, you definitely can blow dry it. But if you blow drying the hair, um, it depends on what kind of man wig you want, because usually those man wigs are like those pieces that they have on, and they just glue on like the whole pieces, so it's not actually making a wig. Man wigs don't usually have like tracks, like wefts. This is what I mean when I say wefts. Like they're usually not like on the track or anything. It's just usually a piece. Remember the boxer that just won that fight? He had on like a man wig. So you kind of gotta be specific when you say man wig, because like unless you're talking about like a mullet, you want me to make you a mullet, a mohawk or a mullet. The mullet got the piece where they hang down in the back, short in the front, like. But other than that, like those man wigs that the guys are wearing nowadays, yeah, it just be like a whole piece of hair, and it'd be the lace up underneath. It'd be like lace like that underneath type. There are different kinds of lace, but that's how it normally be. And they just glue it on. I don't know what he was thinking when he wore that, because it's like, dude, you gonna be getting punched. It's sweaty, and like that glue is just like, what was you thinking? Like, did you do that on purpose? Was that a clickbait type of thing for clout or something? Hi, Shirai. How are you? Mohawks. I mean, I made them before, but that's not like my go-to thing. But I know exactly. I know like what to do. I made them before with especially like it's just like hair that girls would buy from the hair store, the beauty supply store. It's called like 27 pieces and stuff like that. Like I used to wear mohawks, and I made a few for myself, kind of with those. This was like back in the day. Nothing now. I wouldn't wear a mohawk now, I think. Well, it depends on where I'm going, what we doing, and what the fit looking like. I might, you know what I'm saying? I'll rock a mean mohawk. But yeah, it just depends. Okay, so we got that done. Let me tie this. Let me cut this. So, for those of you, let me cut this string. It's a piece of string hanging on that one. So, for those of you that are just tuning in, I just did the head measurements for this wig and transferred them to the cap. The front to the nape was 13.5. The nape going across was 4.5. And this is a 21.5 dome, circumference dome. And it was extra room in the cap. So what I had to do was pull the cap to the front, and then I pinned it down, and then I sewed it going all the way across. So now it's no extra room in the cap. It's nice and smooth, and it's her perfect head measurements. So now we're going to put on the closure. And the best way to put on the closure to make sure it's in the middle, first off, the dome heads have the line, so you'll know it's the middle. But you want to make sure the cap is in the middle too. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half. Just like that. And so once you fold it in half, you hold your finger there. So that's where the middle is. That's what you're going to meet up with on the cap. That's how you're going to know your lace closure is in the middle. So you're going to sew that. You're going to pin that down first. And what you want to do is, I'm going to show y'all, because you want to be a little bit further down on the cap. So if y'all see close, y'all see the cap is further up. The cap is up here, but the hairline starts like down there. So that's like 1/4 of an inch or something. Well, not 1/4 of an inch, but that's like 1/2 of an inch maybe. That's where you want it at. You don't want it directly up in front. So as soon as you get that middle, then you're gonna, don't do the sides yet. Do the back first. Because if you do the sides and pull down, basically it might throw off the middle. So you come to the back. And then if you don't know where you're at, you're gonna fold that again. You're gonna fold that. And then you're gonna find that line that's on the wig head already. Put that down. So now you got the back pin, you got the front pin. Now you can do the sides. Now we're gonna do the sides. And then once we have it pinned down, we're gonna sew it, and then we're gonna get to the sewing machine, buddy. I don't know what we were talking about before someone called me. Somebody had just called and my live had disconnected. Oh, I am. I love what I do. This is a passion. Mark, you're so funny, bro. Don't do your ex-girlfriend like that. Hi. NGU. I can't pronounce that, but hi. Spider Boy, hi. How you been? I ain't seen you in a minute. What's going on? We're talking about your ex-girlfriend wig jacked up. Worse than Donald Trump's. Oh my God. You are funny. You are funny. It's a new little crowd in here. I was just on live, but the same people ain't came back. So I'm gonna ask y'all the same question. Did y'all watch Super Bowl yesterday? I've been good. And you? Good. And you have been busy. Oh, you've been busy? I've been busy. I've been good and busy. Did y'all watch the Super Bowl? I didn't. I was laid up chilling. Greetings from Belgium. Hi, how are you? You did? Did your team win? Freeform? That's what you got, freeforms? Like the locks? Okay, so the front is pinned down. Now we're gonna do the back really quick. And then I'm gonna have to sew this. I'm gonna have to braid this up because the hair is in the way. It's no way I can sew it with the hair in the way. Okay. Yeah, anybody want some money on the game? Let's go Hawks. In Europe. Oh wow. That's pretty cool. What's the weather like right now in Europe? Cause I'm in a